And we don't always agree. In fact, we don't always even like each other.
I have a restraining order against Benji that I've decided to void for this show only.
Films in Focus is a show that Jason Grimmer and myself produce here out of Montreal Improv. It's a show where we play two characters named Lars Van Leeuwen and Benji Manking, sort of these two cheeseball kind of 80s-ish movie reviewers who talk about some of the greatest scenes from film history, except all these scenes are going to be made up completely on the spot by the audience members, where we and a group of improvisers have to make them come to life as we watch the quintessential scenes that made these fake films, these acclaimed films that they are.
I mean, this is a mixture of cult classics and well-known favorites. I have a few in my pocket. Let me pull one out right now.
Sure, let's dig in, Benji. What's our first film we're reviewing?
Okay, Lars. The first film we'll be talking about is a film entitled Doug.
Yes, Doug's a great, heartwarming flick about a small boy who gets his first puppy. Isn't that correct, Benji?
And then, surprisingly or not, turns into a man. Doug is a coming-of-age story that resonates across the generations. The fears of becoming an adult. The joy of being a child with a new puppy. Doug takes us on to the baseball fields of youth and the closets where we hide our secrets.
What I especially loved about Doug, Benji, is that the boy almost suddenly became a man, almost like minutes after finding his dog, as if it was like a sort of like a Zemeckis-like wonder, you know? It had a bit of that magical realism that we love in cinema, don't we, Benji?
You've got a keen eye, Lars. That's called a sweep or dissolve?
I think it's both. I think you're right on both of those counts.
Those are interchangeable terms, and both of them spell one thing: magic at the cinema.
I think I'm going to give that one a hot 80 degrees on the filmometer. What would you give that, Benji?
Well, it depends on my mood, but it'd be high up there. I'm going to give it a 90.
Wow, that's sizzling.